Hey guys, how's it going? Out here in the garage, get my boat ready. Doing a lot of fishing on the river, the Ohio River. Catching a lot of crappie actually, but I'm getting excited to start trolling again. I never really trolled much the last couple years. I started getting into it, and a lot more fun than I ever thought. I wish I would have started doing it a lot sooner. I just added these rod trees here, cheapos from Amazon. I think they were 40 bucks or something, and adjustable. Kind of sucks you have to use an Allen to adjust them, but it's not a deal breaker, especially for the price. But I'd like to start going up to Erie. And last year, me and my dad made a trip up to Ontario, Lake Ontario, to fish for kings. And we had no idea what we were doing. We fished Salmon River a lot, you know, the stream, and it's a blast. I've been doing that probably 8 years now. But I always wanted to try out in the lake, and we had no idea what we were doing. I had a homemade downrigger made out of an old catfish rod, and boy, I learned quickly how hard it is to reel up a 8-pound downrigger weight. But we hooked into quite a few on our first pass, and we pretty much lost everything. It was a mess, but I was hooked on it from then on. Just those couple fish we fought, we were severely outgunned. And then this boat, it's 18 foot, and we got into some like 5-6 footers the one day. They were not calling for that, and it was, I'll say we only had one come over the bow. This thing did amazing. I mean, if you're one that gets seasick, I wouldn't recommend it, but I will say I was thoroughly impressed with this boat, and I wouldn't hesitate to take it out again in that. But as soon after I got back, I went and started searching Marketplace for downriggers, and I found these here. I forget how much I paid. They were dirt cheap, but there's an electric one here and a manual, but they didn't have bases, and the guy didn't know if the electric one worked. Sure enough, it works. But these are, I think they're like 4-foot masts on these, and they're just, I mean, that's way too much for this boat. So I've been searching. I was gonna make them work. I wasn't real happy with the length of them, and I've been searching for the quick release mounts for them, and these happened to pop up the other day. They're a lot shorter. There's brand new cable on it. Came with the quick release bracket with the swivel, so you can adjust. So I mean, for the price I paid for these with the downriggers, and the old ones had broken pulleys, I would have had so much money into those. This ended up, I mean, it worked out perfect. I couldn't ask for anything more. Then I started, now my other dilemma is where to mount these. I don't want them to be in the way, because we use this boat a lot for taking the family out, just cruising around. So I don't want them to be completely tied up. Everything I put on here, I try to make, quick release. Like these come off real simple. Trolling motors on a puck. You just pull that, and the whole front deck's open. You just have a little square puck up here. Mega Live is, I use my ice bag, and a PVC pole, and I have a ram claw mount here. That all comes off. So basically you can be from fishing trim to pleasure boating in less than 30 minutes. So that's where I'm trying to figure out what to do with these downriggers. And I started looking here off this rail, thinking I have some stainless plate here. I think I have enough. What I'm thinking is removing this chintzy rod holder here, but I'm going to come off of here and angle it down and I bought some T-bolts to go into this drip rail, bump rubber rail, whatever you want to call it. And then put the plate on here, and grab the downrigger. You know, we'll go here like so, and then on that swivel mount you can move it whichever way, and then just quick release and away you go, and there's nothing but a steel plate left on there, and that's it. So try to set the camera up here and do a little cutting and bending and see what I can come up with. Bought this place, this stainless plate. Guy left like a whole sheet here. I've used it for everything. I built brackets and a plate for the trolling motor out of it. Yeah, it was a nice score when we bought the place. So yeah, I'll try to set the camera up here. I'm pretty bad with getting involved in projects and never filming until the end. So I'm gonna try to do like a step-by-step here. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And we'll come up with another idea. Thanks. Well guys, better late than never. Like I said in my other video, I'm pretty bad with getting involved with something and videoing it, and that's exactly what happened. Finally got this made. It took me longer to get to it than I wanted to. It didn't take too long to make, but turned out pretty good. I've been up, I'm not sure, this was a little thinner than I wanted to use. It didn't quite have enough of that stainless plate I had in that last video, so I had to use some thinner metal that I had laying around, and wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I mean it's pretty rugged. I pulled this weather stripping out here, and it's basically a T-track in here, and ordered from Amazon some T-bolts, 1/4 20, and then just poked a hole, drilled a hole through this rubber, and it comes right through. Drilled some holes in the plate, and these are just 1/4 20 thumb knobs. So these come off, and every bolt used these, so this whole thing can come off, as long as it takes you to unthread them. And yeah, it's sturdy. I haven't got a chance to try it out yet, but the swivel all works. That works. I mean, you could run it out the side, and then it angles at 45, however you want it, 45, and then it will actually clear over the back of the transom here, so you control straight back with them, which I wasn't sure was going to work, but it actually worked out where I wanted it to be. And the thumb screw in here, and this comes off, and you can leave this plate on here, and just this puck's left. Or, like I said, just take these thumb screws off, and away it goes. And then we're left with the teak wood like we had from the get-go. I don't know, I'm sure people have better mounts, and there may even be stuff you can buy. But I didn't see a whole lot on the internet, because, well, a whole lot of people don't use ski boats for fishing. But as you can see here, this boat escalated quickly from a family boat to a pretty much full-blown fishing boat. I took, the lay flat seats out, put those Millennium pedestal seats in, trolling motor, Helix 5 at the bow up here. I have a Helix 8 at the dash, but right now I'm using it in my mix bag over here. Right here with the PVC pole, so I can use it at the front of the boat, the back of the boat, wherever. But like I said in the first part of this video, everything on the boat comes off, within a couple minutes, and it's no worse for the wear, and it's back to being just a ski boat again, and we can do whatever we want with it. But pleased with how this turned out. Went down to Yakagani Reservoir this weekend with all plans of using this, and I left my downrigger balls here, so I didn't get to try it. But it made the, I don't know, almost 300-mile round trip down and back with no loose bolts or everything held together great. Excited to try it. Hopefully get up to Erie here soon. Yeah. I don't know if anybody has any interest in mounting downriggers on a ski boat, but this is a quick way I found. I'm sure a lot of people don't have the same way, but I'm really happy with the T-bolts in this track. I think they were 7/8 T-bolts. I'll have to look. But if anyone's interested, I can post all the links for the thumb screws and the T-bolts. Yeah, and these two, this is one of the better things I've ever bought. I mean, just for rod storage alone, when you get out, it gets all the rods up off the deck, so the kids aren't stepping on them. It works out good. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys like it, take it easy.